Hey everyone, and welcome to the $1 million investment journey. Today is Monday, the 19th of August 2025. It's around 3:40 here in London, and I'm going to do some rotation and I'm also going to do the investment for the day. So before we do that, let's have a look at the portfolio before we start. So the general investment account just under 48k. So remember, this was around 52 about a week and a half ago. Stocks and shares ISA just over 28k, and self-invested personal pension just over 50k. So things are going down a little bit at the moment, but again, it is at these levels. It's not deviating too much from these levels, so it's staying between 46 and 52 when it comes to monitoring the general investment account. So again, when you take into account all the portfolios that we have, we're just under $200,000 now. So we're like 5.2x away from $1 million. So that's the portfolio. Now let's have a look at the companies. So Tesla today is up. It's flat today, so no movement at all. Last 7 days down 2%. Last 3 months is flat as well. Last 5 years 150. So again, a good time to buy. So what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be investing £250 into Tesla through my ISA. And the second thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to be rotating some money from Nvidia into MicroStrategy. So let's have a look at strategy today. So strategy is trading around $349.65. So today it's down around 4%. So it's dipping. So it's a good buy the dip opportunity. I don't think there's anything fundamentally wrong with the company. They still have their Bitcoin holdings. They still have their theses. They still know what they're going to do in the future. And, there's nothing wrong with their core business either. So I think the market is overreacting, which is why I'm going to be rotating into MicroStrategy today. So let's have a look at Nvidia. So Nvidia today is trading around 178.35. So it's down 2%. So, I think this is a good time to rotate from Nvidia into MicroStrategy, because Nvidia has gone up quite a lot. It's probably going to go up to 200, but I'm trying to take some profit from Nvidia and then put it into MicroStrategy. So that's the plan at the moment. So let's see what happens. So first things first, let's go into the ISA account and invest 250. But before we do that, let's have a look at how much money is remaining in the ISA. So I have 10,208. I have $10,228.98 remaining in my allowance. So that's something that I have to use up before April 2026. So I'm going to top up £250 today. So I'm going to review the payment. Put the payment through. So it's instantaneous. Takes a couple of seconds to go through. Okay, so that should have gone through now. Okay, so I've got £250, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to invest it into Tesla. So again, it's a good time to buy 332. So anything near 300. My price target for Tesla is 3,000 by 2030. So anything near 300 is going to 10x. I'm going to be buying £250 worth of Tesla. So that's going to give me just over 1 shares, which is good. So I'm just putting the order through. Okay, so that's done. So so that's my investment in Tesla done. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my general investment account, and what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be not doing it from my general investment account. I'm going to be doing it from my stocks and shares ISA. So I'm going to be selling some positions in Nvidia. So I have 12 shares available. I'm going to be selling 4. I'm going to review the order, confirm the sell. Okay, so that's done. So that's giving me £523. And now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be buying a strategy, £523 and 75 cents. So that's going to give me 2 shares, just over 2 shares. Okay, so just putting this order through now. Okay, so that's done. Now I'm going to go into my SIP account. And going to be selling my shares in Nvidia. So I'm going to be selling 2. Okay, so that's done. And then I'm going to be buying MicroStrategy now. So I have 268 and 63 pence. Okay, so that's done now. So basically, just to recap, what I've done is I've invested £250 into my ISA, and I have bought Tesla shares. So I bought 1 Tesla share with £250, just over. Then what I did is I went into my ISA account, and then I rotated 4 shares of Nvidia into 2 shares of MicroStrategy. And then what I went to is I went into my self-invested personal pension account, and then I rotated 2 shares of Nvidia into MicroStrategy. So MicroStrategy, in my opinion, is quite low at the moment. It's going down even lower. It might hit 300. Who knows? I'm going to be like rotating even more. But this is a great opportunity to, like, load up on this company, because it is my Bitcoin opportunity, my Bitcoin strategy. So I'm going to be loading up in my ISA and my SIP whenever it goes down. So that's that. So I've done all my investments for the day. I've done all my rotations. Just a quick recap: general investment account just over 47k, 47.5k, stocks and shares just under 28.5k, and a self-invested personal pension just over 50k. So again, it's not a very good day in the market, but when things like this happen, you just have to take advantage, put money into the market, rotate from the overbought stocks into the oversold stocks. And if your price target is correct, then it's better to rotate from the overbought one to the oversold one, because there's more opportunity for a quick turnaround. So that's all for today. That's all my investments done. So for anyone who's new to my YouTube channel, this channel is all about getting to that $1 million mark as soon as possible. So I'm at around 200,000. Remember, I started end of 2024, and I've been investing very aggressively, so I want to get to that million as soon as possible. And also, I have 4 rules to my investment. The first rule is I'm a long-term investor. So even though I want to get to my $1 million as soon as possible, basically I want to I'm not going to sell my position and keep just sell it and then do something with it. I'm going to keep it invested, or I'm going to rotate from one to another. So I'm not going to sell anything and just keep it in cash. I'm just going to rotate or buy over the next 5 years, and I'm going to try and keep it for at least 10 years. The second, so that's rule number one, long-term investing. Rule number two is aggressive investing. So invest something every day. I try to invest £250 every day. My aspiration is to get to £1,000 a day in the future, so I'm working on that. So that's rule number two, investing every day. Rule number three is investing in volatile companies. So strategy, when it goes down by 4%, I see it as an opportunity. If it goes down by 20%, I'm going to be seeing it as an opportunity. So again, very volatile stocks, and I'm going to try and take advantage of that volatility. So rule number two is investing in volatile stocks like Tesla, Strategy, and Nvidia. Rule number three is investing aggressively every day, £1,000. Rule number three is investing in volatile stocks. And finally, rule number four is investing in a highly tax efficient way. So I always try and max out my ISA accounts, so I don't have to pay capital gains when I sell or rotate. I always max out my self-invested personal pension accounts, so I don't have to pay any tax when I sell it. I can just rotate from one to another, and I also get tax relief at source, so I get additional money. So that's my strategy. It's working so far, and I'm just going to keep on doing it. And if you find this system useful, if you want to do something like that, there's no one stopping you. You can go on this journey yourself. Start by investing £10 a day, and then like £20 a day, and then pick some companies that you're really comfortable with. Do a deep dive on the companies, and then get to know them, so when there's some sort of bad news, whether it is really bad news or whether the company can weather the storm and come back stronger. So I know Tesla is a very, very strong company fundamentally. They're a very innovative company. They have good management, good leadership. So when it dips like 5-10%, it's only short term. Strategy as well, they have one of the largest Bitcoin holdings. Like, they've got over 630 Bitcoins at the moment. So again, there is a lot of collateral available in Strategy, and the only time Strategy will not be able to service their debt is when the share price, or when the price of Bitcoin goes under 20k. So that's very unlikely. It's a very, very unlikely situation. So this is why I'm trying to buy as much as possible, because remember, Bitcoin will go to 1 million one day, and then it will go to 10 million within maybe 10 to 15 years. So again, you're buying things that have the probability, a high probability of doing a 10x. So I'm not too concerned when it goes down by 5-10%. So keep an eye on the 10x, not the 5 and 10% drawdown. And Nvidia, I think my price target for Nvidia is $600. So it's going to reach 200 soon, and then probably drop back down. So I'll probably be rotating between MicroStrategy and Nvidia. So it's a really good strategy to rotate, and it just gives you an opportunity to buy more shares for less money, which is what I'm trying to do. So that's it for today. I hope you found this video entertaining, useful. If you have any questions or comments, drop it down below and I will answer them, and I will bring you another video tomorrow with another update and another investment. So I will see you then. Have a great day. Take care. Bye.